Good afternoon, Mallory and Andy. I hope you guys are both having a good Monday morning so far. I wanted to do our OLC demo training this morning so that I could focus on the virtual labs for tomorrow. So today I'm going to record how we would talk to an instructor about our new OLC aligned courses, the pros, the benefits of having an OLC aligned partnership, and just some key questions to ask to get some interest involved, especially when it comes to certain departments that have a lot of adjuncts or things along those lines. So I want to start off this conversation or this demo by just talking about some of the ways that I'm going to open up some conversations this spring going into fall to find some really good, I'm hoping, department sweeps that have a lot of adjuncts, possibly like some communication departments, regarding these OLC aligned courses. And so a couple of the key questions that I'll be asking is, have you ever heard of the Online Learning Consortium or Quality Matters? Both of those tie in together. They pull from a lot of the same sources and resources. And if they have worked with either one of those, or the school itself has worked with either one of those, this is a good starting spot to begin the conversation. If they haven't heard of either one of those, or even if they have, the next question that I'd like to ask is, especially with distance learning and the current pandemic that we're in, I would like to ask them, what kind of resources does your school have to help build online courses? I know in the past, we've had a lot of people that have just used pre-built courses. We've had people who just only assign SmartBook. We have people that don't have the best outcomes and drop us just because of pricing or move to OER. And so I want to reach out to them, and I want to talk to them about, do you have resources? Do you have people on campus that are helping you build these online courses that have great outcomes, and they're aware of that? If not, this is a great door to open the conversation of our OLC aligned partnership, and really to really open the door of the fact that we have partnered with them, and that our implementation consultants, our specialists such as like Gina, have been trained by the OLC to make sure that these online courses that we have during this pandemic are actual courses that have great outcomes. And then also let them know that these courses are not just a one fit kind of thing. We've worked with the LLC to have each by course and by discipline to make sure that the outcomes and the courses are built specifically for those disciplines. And the last question I may ask them is, going back to the first question, if they do in fact have someone there that's like, oh yeah, the school pays for the Online Learning Consortium, this could be a huge end to let them know, well, we could save your department some money because we've already partnered with them. And then they would get the training. The department wouldn't be paying for the money for them to be trained by the OLC. And then we could, continue to use that momentum. Maybe you start off with a KDM that moves down through the adjuncts and so on and so forth. So those are some of the key questions that I'll be doing to open up the conversation when it comes to the OLC. Some of the, courses that I think of right off the bat are psychology at San Joaquin Delta. I'm thinking, if Professor Maloney sees the OLC, that we're aligned with the OLC, she might try to put some more adjuncts using our courses right off the bat. So yeah, these are definitely things that brainstorming and ideas of ways to use the LLC for our advantage. So now what I want to do is just kind of show what an OLC course is. I already opened one up, as you can see up here at the top. This one is for our human biology text. And there's a couple key features with each OLC course. The first two you'll see right here are the orientation videos. And again, the reason that we have these in there is to make sure that the students are using these online courses correctly, and that they're not just going in, never using an online course before and not having success and dropping out or just being overwhelmed. We wanted to make sure that we had both of these orientation videos, and so that the students had confidence in how to use Connect. Then the second thing you'll see here is our success in your online course. Again, this is just with so many courses being online right now, we wanted to make sure that this is a more broad or general assignment, but it is something to just help students be confident, build confidence, and really understand how to do an online course. In the past, I know a lot of people have struggled. They need that structure being face to face, and this is something that will help them make that adjustment. After those two, this is when we start to get in more discipline specific. Each one will look a little bit different, but we're always going to have a formative and a summative assessment. So formative assessment, as you guys know, sports is definitely my background. And so the way that I think about a formative assessment is the prep time, the practice, the gym, the just getting that work in that's going to prepare yourself for the game. And so that's where SmartBook comes in right here. This is definitely your formative assessment. It's your free throws that you're practicing every day. It's hitting off the tee. It's just things that are continually going to get you better with that knowledge that you need or that specific topic. And then from there, we go down into the assessment types. And so you're going to see a chapter 1 assessment here. These along the way are also, some of them will be formative, some of them will be summative. I know, for example, Bio Now, those are videos that you watch. So again, this is all going to be broadening or enhancing your knowledge to get you ready for that assessment. But one of the biggest things that you can see, as both of you guys have worked at McGraw-Hill for a while, this is not just an account that has only SmartBook with 1 or 2 tests. This is not, just, let's get the, course in and we'll just put SmartBook in there. You can see that we have really taken the time to hand select what type of assignments there are, how much, this right here is going to show the outcomes that we need to have the stickiness that we need to keep people with McGraw-Hill and keep them using Connect. And so overall, that's what the OLC partnership is doing, is taking the great resources that McGraw-Hill and Connect have and making sure that we are getting the outcomes that we're looking for, and that the instructors are looking for, that the students are looking for. And I just think it's a real benefit that there's no additional cost to the instructors to have OLC trained digital implementation specialists and our learning specialists like Gina and Jessica, who've been trained by this, to really give them that great online course that they need. And so to just put it all up, I look forward to targeting some departments, like I mentioned earlier, with communication at Sacramento State, where it's 1 KDM and then 10 adjuncts. I don't think from a department chair's point of view how you couldn't want something that has been certified, so that that all of your adjuncts are using the proper materials to teach those students. I mean, I just feel like that would give them a lot of confidence and peace of mind, knowing that McGraw-Hill has put in the work ahead of time so that they can know that the online course is going to be great. Their adjuncts will bring the knowledge from real life experience, and overall the students will get a great online experience, which I know right now is a huge concern for a lot of instructors. So again, guys, I appreciate your time, and I look forward to demoing virtual labs with you tomorrow morning.